Lauren Dickason now a convicted murderer of her 3 children, but questions remain about whether she'll appeal the conviction and whether the judge will end up sending her to prison.
Newshub canvassed 3 experts to get an understanding of the legal challenges the judge now faces. Adam Hollingworth reports.
Lauren Dickason awaiting sentence for 3 murders, and that sentence could be long.
The standard is 10 years. If there's aggravating features, which this abounds with aggravating features, then that can be increased substantially. And I think here we're looking probably in the late 20 years, perhaps into sort of 30 years.
In the meantime, the judge has sent Dickason to a psychiatric unit while he orders reports on her mental health, meaning it's possible that's where she'll stay.
Given that she's been in a psychiatric hospital ever since arrested, one suspects it's likely that that will continue unless the medical evidence is that she's suddenly recovered.
You've got to be humane to people, that's at the end of the day, but on the other hand, it's just so awful what's happened to these beautiful children.
But Dickason's lawyers will decide whether to appeal based on whether they believe certain evidence was admissible or not.
All of those would have resulted in decisions being made by the judge. All of those are potentially appealable.
And it's going to turn really on what the judge said to the jury. That's the usual place where you would look for grounds for appeal.
The jury didn't accept the defence's claim that Dickason was insane because she believed that she wanted to take her life, and she believed the best thing for her children out of love was to take their lives with her. Neither did they think Dickason was guilty of infanticide.
She did have depression after her twins were born. That was accepted. But the argument of the prosecution was that she got over that because she stopped going on medication in 2021. She did have some depression at the time, but not because of the childbirth. Right. So it has to be linked to the childbirth.
But if you take away infanticide and insanity, then you're left with murder. In the UK, there'd be another option, diminished responsibility to ensure a verdict of manslaughter.
Yeah, I do think it's a hole in the New Zealand legal system because it stops a jury from saying, look, somebody isn't badly enough mentally disordered to be insane, but still they have a mental disorder which played a part in their offending.
A date for Dickason's sentencing is yet to be set. Adam Hollingworth, Newshub.
And if that story brought up any issues for you, there is support available day and night on the National Helpline 1737.